Hello, this video is about how to write an explicit function when you are giving the graph. So the first thing that I want to make sure you know and understand is what explicit means. Explicit really just means slope-intercept form, and remember that is our y equals mx plus b, where we always put the slope in front of the x and our y-intercept is in front of the b. So we want to write explicit functions when we are given the graph, which means I'm going to give you a graph and you got to figure out what is the function or what's the equation that matches the graph. So here's the one example that we're going to look at. And remember, to write an explicit function, we need two pieces of information. We need to find the slope and the y-intercept. Now the y-intercept is probably easier to find than the slope, because all I need to do is look at my y-axis and figure out where does my line cross the y-axis. Well, that's happening right here, which is at -1. So I know that my slope is going to be -1. Now the other thing that I need to find is my slope. So to find my slope, what I need to do is I need to figure out what is my rise over run for my graph. What is my rate of change? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on my line, and anywhere that I see my line perfectly crosses at a point, I'm going to actually put the point there. So you'll notice everywhere that I'm putting these little dots is on an exact point. It's not halfway in between any lines. It's exactly on top of two lines. And what I want to do is figure out, okay, what's my rise over run between those 2 points? Well, here I would have to go up 2 and to the right 3. And then I would have to go up 2 again and to the right 3 again. So because it has that pattern, I know that my slope is going to be 2 over 3. My rise over my run is 2/3. And now that I have this information, I can go ahead and write my equation, or I can write my function. Y equals, I always put my slope first with the x behind it and my y-intercept at the end. So I have my function. And now I can always double check to see if my answer is correct. Well, do I have a y-intercept of -1? Yes, I do. Do I have a slope of 2/3? Well, I go up 2 and over 3. So yes, I have a slope of 2/3, so I know my function is correct.